This is Crustomania and welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to be seeing the PSA return cards that I got back from GameStop. So I actually got these cards back a little while ago, but haven't had enough time to really record this video. So basically, these are the 5 cards I first sent to GameStop, and we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure I won't make my money back on any of these cards, but I was just really curious on what the process was like. So when I picked up the cards, I guess I don't know if they normally come back in a box, the graded cards, because these came in a bag. I remember the person that I picked it up from said that it was in a bag. Here's the LeChonk coin to kind of cover up the grades of these cards. I kind of looked because GameStop sends you like the grades ahead of time, so I looked ahead because I wanted to make sure every card got graded. I wasn't sure if the Blastoise was actually going to be graded, so I just wanted to make sure of that one because I didn't see it in the initial email. So we will see the grades though here, but this bag was actually kind of tough for me to open, so I will have to take this bag off camera to open, and it does take me a little bit of time here, but overall the experience was pretty easy. I just went into GameStop. I asked them, hey, like, I have some cards to pick up. I think I had to show them my ID and the email to verify, and then they had to do some things on their end to give me my graded cards. But basically it was such a short process. I think I was in and out of GameStop because I went towards like closing time after I got off work. I think I was in and out of the GameStop in like 5 or 10 minutes. So super fast getting the graded cards back because you already paid for them. So you're just kind of picking them up and they just want to verify that you are you. So honestly, a pretty interesting experience doing that. And I'm glad it was quick. So basically this is the bag. I kind of tried to open it as best as I could. And these are the 5 PSA graded cards. So basically it costs $100 even with the pro membership to grade these cards. So I haven't seen these cards in quite a while, to be quite honest. I think it took a month and a half or 2 months to get back. So we will show off the card here. I think, oh yeah, this is the Gengar. This is the common from Stormfront. Pretty cool card. As you can see, it's kind of damaged. This is the one in the binder. The Gengar in the binder is pretty cool. Let's see what grade it got. It got a PSA 2. Honestly, I thought I was going to get a 1, so I don't really know how PSA 1s and 2s work. I figure it's going to be a low grade, but I just figure it's going to be like a PSA 1. And I can already tell kind of off the bat which card this is. This is the Blastoise that I have. This one's going to be going to LeChonkamania, so that's for sure going to be going to them. But you can see the crease in the back, and this one's obviously damaged. So, I mean, I can't imagine it being a high grade. And this Blastoise got a PSA 2. Honestly, I thought this would get a PSA 1. So I'm not exactly sure what defines a PSA 1 because of the crease in the back. I thought it'd get that. So maybe it wasn't damaged enough. I don't really know what qualifies for a PSA 1, but anyways, this is the 3rd card, and this is the Pidgeot from the Pop Series 2. Pretty cool card. I know this one was I wasn't gonna make a return on money. It was just like more like, oh, I want to try grading this card. It looked pretty cool. So this one got a PSA 4, which was pretty interesting. I don't know if there are any pops for PSA 4s for Pidgeot here, so that's pretty interesting. Not that it's worth much anyways, but that's something. And then this is the next card. This is the Absol from Black and White Plasma Freeze. So this one also as well. I thought it looked pretty clean in the binder, but I just figured I'd grade it because it looks like a cool card and figured for the experiment. So I mean, the back looks pretty cool, but there probably is some whitening on the edges. And this card got a PSA 5. Actually higher than I thought it would get, but not as high as like for money wise you want, but it got higher than what I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a 6, but here's the last card, and this is the Crystal Guardian Skitty. Actually, I really like this card, so I thought this card was really cool. It seemed pretty clean in the back, but there is a couple white spots on the back, but it seemed pretty centered for the most part. And this card got a PSA 4, so not as high as I thought it was going to be. I thought this would be like a 6 or something, to be quite honest. Guess there's some white specks, but I do have a special plan with this card, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise later on, but this one for sure I'm going to keep off to the side. So basically, these are the 5 cards. The Gengar is higher than what I thought it was. The Blastoise is higher than I thought it was. The Pidgeot is higher than I thought it was going to be. The Absol is lower than I thought it was going to be. And the Skitty is also lower than I thought it was going to be. So, basically, the Pidgeot I probably will sell off in the future. So if you're interested in this Pidgeot, I probably will sell this one. It's not worth very much. I think it's worth like $10, so I lost money on that one. But I got the card for free in a sense, so that wasn't too bad. So I paid $20, so I lost $10 there. But the Absol and the Gengar, I may sell these online, or I may not. So the Gengar I may take to the LCS store or Merline Games. Blastoise is going to be for Lechonka Mania for sure. This one's going to go to them, so we'll negotiate there with Lechonka Mania. But this one's going to Lechonka Mania, so this will be for sure going to them. Saving that one for them. And this Crystal Guardian Skitty, I'm going to save this one for a special event, so or a special thing, kind of a secret thing for myself, but don't want to ruin the surprise. But anyways, these are the 5 graded cards. Here's the Lechonk coin in case you missed it. But pretty much, I think the total value in terms of actually all the slabs together was $100. But if you sell the actual slabs, you will make less just because of seller fees and stuff like that. So basically, I feel like I took maybe like a $20 or $30 loss on this one. But it was just a really interesting experiment to do. To see how it was. I would say the Blastoise money-wise is probably the one that carried the most, because I think that's kind of the most expensive card out of all these. But yeah, anyways, so these are the cool cards that I graded. So these are considered kind of vintage, but these were the first cards from the binder except for the Blastoise. We'll see how the other 4 do that I sent that were purely vintage, damage vintage. I'm curious if any of those actually get PSA 1s, because I'm trying to kind of chase PSA 1s, because I'm just really curious what is like considered a PSA 1 like damage wise. Like it's such a unique thing to get like a totally damaged PSA 1 card, and how damaged before they reject the actual card. It's just kind of interesting to see. So anyways, these are the first 5 cards from GameStop. Overall, the experience from GameStop was good, but just choose your cards wisely, I guess, you're going to grade there. So anyways, have a good one, everyone. Peace.